It's one of the best Survivor Series of all time. We're going back to 2002, and this is every match ranked. In 6th place, we have got the Big Show taking on Brock Lesnar. I'm sorry to burst anybody's double bubble. It was double trouble this match. We had two big guys. The match lasted 4 minutes 19. Why Paul Heyman would turn on Brock Lesnar's just, it sucks. The match sucked. I mean, Brock was good. Big Show's boring. We need to move on. This is not a world title match. I mean, you just look at this roster, right? You just look at this roster and how many other people could have took on Brock Lesnar instead of this guy. Honestly. So many could have took him on. Just look at the 6-man tag. I mean, literally 5 at the 6 could have. And I'm talking about Chavo being the last guy not to take him on. Anyway, up next here on this list, we have got the 6-man tag, the 2-on-2-on-2. Now, you know, this is considered one of the better tag team matches of all time, I would say. But I'm sorry, if you're watching this in 2002, these 6 guys have wrestled each other so much in the past few months. It's just the same old stuff, man. It's the same old tricks. I'm not saying the match is awful, but it's boring just due to the fact you've seen these guys compete against each other for months. And months isn't even an exaggeration, man. It is literal months. And there's nothing new about it. There's no real stories about it. It's like the Guerreros trying to get everyone else to fight with each other. Ray and Edge have got nothing going for them. And then Angle and Benoit are feuding with each other because they're actually singles guys, but we've been competed together. And we have to do something about that, man. That is the only story that we've got in that regard. I mean, seriously. But come on, man. I mean, of course, you do have the team of Los Guerreros winning. Weird placement as well on the card. It was actually the last match for SmackDown after the world title match, which for me is just fucking bizarre. The fact that you're going to have 2 long matches back to back instead of, like, you know, the 4-minute match with Brock and Big Show in between this and then our main event. Don't understand that. Up next, we've got one of the best women's matches of all time in my eyes, and it's just a good card, so that's why it's only in 4th place. But we've got Trish taking on Victoria for the women's title. Hardcore match. Very good match, man. Good spots. The only issue I actually have with this match is the ending. You know, the snack. Both are a snack, to be fair. But the snap back suplex ending this match, I don't agree with that. I'm sorry. I don't agree with that in the slightest. And then the fact that Stacey Keibler kicks out of it on fucking Raw the next night, I just do not get it. Be honest, but you know what? Great spots, the fire extinguisher spots, and cool, man. All insane, all good stuff, man. All great stuff. You cannot complain with it. Up next, though, we have got Billy Kidman against Jamie Noble. One of the better Survivor Series matches that pretty much no one talks about. Noble's had this run for ages. It was a fun match. It only lasted 7.5 minutes, but that's all it needs to last, guys. This is what was so great about WWE. They managed to claw so much in back in the day. And now, they can't do that. It has to be 20-minute matches or bust in the attempt to make something good. Attitude Era, Ruthless Aggression, 5-minute matches, 2-minute matches. They managed to get all their stuff in. They managed to make it work. And today, what's that here? They make nothing work, man. Mince. Into 2nd place, we've got one of my favourite tables matches of all time. We've got 3-minute warning against the Dudleys and the Hardys. Honestly, brilliant match, phenomenal match. You know what, you look at a template for a match to kick off a show, this is it. You know, 15 minutes of table spots. We've got the Swan Tom, we've got Jeff Hardy running across the barricade, getting smashed, with Spike getting absolutely murdered, brutalised through tables. We've got Bubba going through tables, with all a 3-minute warning going through tables, Rico going through tables. And just to top it off, guys, with the return of Devon Dudley, properly getting back into the Dudley run. He had to run his father Devon, brother Devon, which was brilliant. I enjoyed that as well. But I mean, come on, it's the Dudleys, and the Dudleys with Devon instead of just Spike and Bubba are so much better. Great opener, man. You could not ask for a better opener. Honestly, you couldn't. Because for me, openers shouldn't be like your main eventers or your world title matches. This is exactly what an opener should be. Fun, fast paced, energetic. You know, chaos, table spots, fucking, what more do you want? What more do you honestly want? I believe at Rumble 2000, was it the Dudleys against the Hardys that kicked off the show? Might not have kicked it off, but a very similar match to that, and that's one of my favourite of all time, and both took place in Madison Square Garden troops, so phenomenal. stuff. But coming up in first place, I mean, it's no surprise, troops, what's coming up in first place here. Of course, it is Survivor Series inside the Elimination Chamber. Well, it's not a 5-on-5 match, it's the Elimination Chamber, the first ever one. Shawn Michaels winning his last ever world title, defeating Triple H, defeating Chris Jericho, defeating Kane, defeating Booker T, Rob Van Dam. Now, admittedly, I don't think the first half of this match is by any means a classic, but in terms of the steel, the effects, the build-up, man, this match just has it all. It's really, really good in that regard. There's a few botches in there. I think the pods open, out of order. Van Dam lands on Triple H's trachea. I think Van Dam's elimination is a bit weak, but when it gets down to Jericho, Michaels and Triple H, that is when this match goes for still very good to epic. These three are just phenomenal, man. These three know what they're doing. Jericho played the part well, and then when it got down to Michaels and Triple H, he didn't think there was any levels that had left, and by God, let me tell you, this went up levels. The blood, the spots, the sweet chin music, the wind, the confetti falling. Chef's kiss. Till next time, guys, easily the best match. Best match 2002, probably. Right up there. Fuck, a lot of good matches this year.